to step-to-step electrical friends. Now we are here to discuss on mesh analysis, and this is the first part of mesh analysis, and in this part we will have the general introduction about mesh analysis. So let's begin. For mesh analysis, we will have this type of typical circuit. Friends, the value of the voltage sources in this circuit are given, and the value of the resistance of these resistors are also known. But what we have to find? We have to find the current. So to find the current, we use mesh analysis. In nodal analysis, we have found out the value of the voltage in each node. But here, we will find out the value of the current in each loop and the value of the current through each of the components or the elements. So friend, before starting mesh analysis, I would like to clarify two terms. The first term is mesh. So friend, once we talk about mesh, what is mesh? Mesh is nothing, just a closed circuit path that does not enclose any other closed circuit path. So for this we will see a figure. As you can see here in this figure that this is a circuit where there is no any other circuit inside this circuit. It means it is a mesh. According to this definition, we are very clear, mesh is a closed circuit. Mesh is a closed circuit path where there is no any other closed circuit path inside the mesh. Okay, so it is about mesh. And the next thing is loop. So what is loop? Loop is a closed circuit path. Then what is the difference between loop and mesh? So once you will see the figure and after explanation you will be very clear what is the actual difference between mesh and loop. For this, let's see the figure. So here we have the circuit, and in this circuit we can see, as we have discussed here, that this is a loop. Sorry, this is a mesh. So here we see that this is again here mesh, and the next mesh is this one. This closed circuit path forms a mesh, while this closed circuit path forms the second mesh. Or we can say this is the first mesh and this one is the second mesh. But what is loop? Here the loop is this closed circuit path. This one closed circuit path is a loop. And it means inside a loop there may be mesh. Or the next thing, that can't we say mesh as a loop? Yeah, we can say a mesh as a loop. It means this is also a loop, this one is also a loop, and the greater one containing two meshes is also a loop. So friends, we can conclude that mesh can be said as loop. Mesh can be said as loop, but a loop may or may not be said as mesh. As you can see here that this is a loop, this is again here loop, but both of these are mesh. But this one is a loop. The greater one containing two meshes is a loop, but this loop can't be said as a mesh. Why? Because there is another two meshes or another two loops inside a loop. So it is very clear that both are the closed circuit path, but the major difference is that a mesh has no any other closed circuit path inside it, but a loop may or may not have closed circuit path inside the loop. So this is the general difference between mesh and loop. So we will move ahead and have a clear discussion on what is mesh analysis. So friends, we will start with the same figure as we have seen in the very first time. So this is the figure, and in this figure voltage sources and resistance. So here in any mesh analysis problem, you will given the value of the voltage source as well as the value of the resistance of the resistor. Okay, so let's understand what is mesh analysis. Actually, what is mesh analysis, and being a student of engineering, we must have the idea what is mesh analysis. So let's see. Mesh analysis is a method used in electrical circuit analysis to determine the currents flowing in each loop or mesh of a current, and you better know what is loop and what is mesh. Okay, the working principle here, mesh analysis is based on Kirchhoff's law, that is KVL and Ohm's law. With the help of KVL and Ohm's law, we can easily find out the value of current flowing through each loop as well as the current flowing through each of the elements in the circuit. Okay, so the last conclusion is what will be the output of the mesh analysis. So here, with the help of mesh analysis, the current in each loop can be calculated, which in turn can be used to determine the voltage and power in each component of the circuit, as we have discussed earlier. So this is the general facts about mesh analysis. So now we will see what are the different types of circuits that we will face while having mesh analysis. So the very first type is, so this is the circuit. In this circuit we can see that there are only voltage sources and the value of the voltage sources are known and the resistors whose values are also given. So this is the very first type. Okay, the second type is, this one is the second type. In this type there is little bit differences that there are two voltage sources, but this V1 is replaced by a current source and this current source lying on the circumference of this loop. Okay, and the next type is type 3. In this type we see that the same circuit as type 2, but there is a resistance in parallel with this current source. And the fourth type is that this one is the fourth type, and in this type we can see there is a current source which is lying in between two loops. In these two figures there is current sources lying on the circumference of the loop, but here in type 4 this current source is lying in between two loops. So this is type 4. And what are the name of each type and what are the process to solve, we will discuss in the upcoming video. So this is a general introduction video, so we will end our video right here. Thanks for watching this video. If you found this video helpful and interesting, so please like this video, share this video with friends and drop your valuable suggestion in the comment box. And if you haven't subscribed this channel, please subscribe this channel. Hope to see you in next video.